And we are very excited to be here, and it's lovely to see you. Hi, Anne. Hi, Chitra. So welcome. So it's so nice to see you all.
Yeah, let us know where you're joining us from. Also give a like, thumbs up. Today is a very exciting session. We are going to be, Shobha is going to be doing a cooking demo of holiday treats. Like coming up is Diwali. Diwali is one of the main festivals in India. And we have a lot of fond memories of Diwali, celebrating with lights, firecrackers, and a lot of yummy uh, foods and sweet treats. uh, the thing is that traditionally, traditionally most of the Indian sweets, the Diwali sweets, are made with dairy, oil, flour, sugar. But today you'll get to see how you can make delicious treats without using dairy or oil or ghee or flour. So it's a very innovative concepts, like enjoying health without like enjoying healthy, tasty food without sabotaging our health. For many people think it's like a compromise, that when you're eating treats or sweets, that you have to compromise health, but you can eat in a way, prepare foods in a way that you don't have to choose health or choose taste. You could choose both.
Yes. So for those of you like who are from Newfoundland or Canada or someplace else, if you're wondering like why do we even celebrate Diwali or what is Diwali? The main significance Diwali, it celebrates light over darkness, good over evil, and knowledge over ignorance. And that's what today we are aiming to do as well. Like of course, when there is festival, we want to enjoy, like we want to treat ourselves. But when we look at our foods, it's so sad to see that the very same foods with which we are celebrating our life is clogging up our blood vessels or is leading to chronic diseases. And that's what we don't want to lead our lives with. We don't want our family members to have any chronic diseases, whether it is diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. This is something we want to avoid. And even when we look around, everybody seems to use that, and we keep wondering like what's wrong if we use. But if we can make that minor shift, like this time, why don't we make this celebration a little bit different? Why don't we use ingredients that actually love our body instead of instead of clogging our arteries? So this is the goal of this session, where actually like we can show you all your familiar or favorite treats. Yes, you can still enjoy them. Like you can still make all those laddus, halwas, and whatever like you actually make for Diwali. You can still have them, but we can definitely make it more healthier. So yeah, so hi Heather, hi Ashrita. So good to see you all. So without further ado, like what we can do is we can get started. So I'll head over my kitchen. But meanwhile, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them. And if you're wondering like why to avoid dairy or why to avoid butter, so like if you're wondering, feel free to ask us. There are definitely many effects that dairy, butter, oil, many ill effects that it causes, which we want to avoid. I know like you might have heard us talking about this so much. So today we are not going to belabor on that point, but if somebody like is new and want to know like what's wrong with using our the ingredients, you can definitely ask, and we'll be happy to answer them. But meanwhile, okay, let me head over the kitchen and we'll get the fun started. Okay,
let's see. While Shobha is going downstairs to our kitchen, Let's see. Hi, Jacqueline. Good to see you here. Hi, Ida. So Diwali is an Indian festival. You might have heard, it's called Deepavali, Diwali. It's a celebration of wisdom, celebration of light, celebration of goodness over evil. The thing is, most of the time, all these things are happening within us and around us. And by celebrating this festival, we signify the importance of finding that inner light and finding the light around us to make the world a better place and to make enrich our lives and the lives of people around us. So let's see. I can okay. Just 1 second. Hi, Dr. Sirisha. Good to see you here. Yeah, so today is first one of the two series of the cooking demos of Diwali you're going to see. Like, we also have a cooking demo on Saturday. Dr. Sirisha Potluri, she'll be doing it. She'll be joining on that day. And Dr. Mahima is also going to be joining to do the cooking demo. So do definitely join on Saturday for the live cooking as well. So sure, you can see Shobha is setting up downstairs. So Shobha, whenever you're ready, I can just pin you. Let's see, you got to unmute.
Are you able to hear me?
Yes.
Okay. And you're able to see as well.
Yes, yes. So okay. Sirisha, Dr. Potluri, she has joined.
Hi, Sirisha. Yes, yeah, so glad to be here. And as we said, like this coming Monday is Diwali, and we make a lot of treats on that occasion. So usually during this month, like October, November is the season when we grow a lot of pumpkins. And this is something that we can use. We can use this bounty. So today, like I'm going to show pumpkin pudding, which is simple to make. And it's very even a quick dish to make. So let's say even, I know it doesn't have to be a celebration. Anytime like you want to make this dish, you can certainly make so. And today, like with pumpkin, like we can definitely try some dishes. So here I have, okay, let me get this. Okay. So here I actually have a buttercup squash. I have tried this dish with pumpkin, butternut squash, and like this is buttercup squash. What I find is this buttercup squash has that buttery, creamy consistency and more sweetness when compared to pumpkin. So today, actually, I'm going to do this dish with buttercup squash. And actually, this was the dish I made for even the Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving, and everybody loved it and actually wanted to know like how we can make this dish. So today I'm just going to show like how to make this. So like I'm turning on the stove. So for this dish, basically like we would be needing some plant-based milk. Again, instead of dairy milk, like we will be using soy milk. So today like I'm going to use soy milk. And as you can see, they are like out in the market, there are a lot of different brands of soy milk. So make sure that you buy the one that that it is not sweetened. or it's not flavored. So I'm just going to use the original milk, and I'm just going to pour 2 cups of milk. So for those wondering, okay, what if I don't get soy milk? In India, we did see that in big cities, it's easy to buy soy milk. Like they carry SoFit brand. That's what like you can use in India. But we have also discovered there are some parts of India where it might not be so easy for you to um, to get soy milk. So what can we do in that situation? So let's say even if you don't have soy milk, you can definitely make milk using almonds. So what you can do is you can take 1 cup of almonds, soak it. So here, these are already soaked almonds, and I took the skin off, but technically you don't have to take the skin off. But I know like in India, we are very particular about appearance as well. So, but for today's purposes, I just took the skin off so that we can make some almond milk. So quickly, I'm just also going to make, I'm just going to show you how we can make almond milk and use it for the dish. And meanwhile, since I said we will be using this Buttercup squash, what I find is if I just put this in microwave for 3 minutes, it would be very easy to cut. Otherwise, I know like sometimes when we want to cut the pumpkins, they are so hard, like literally like we have to struggle. But what we can do is we can put this in the microwave. So I'm just going to put this in the microwave for 3 minutes, and you can see that like it turns soft and it really becomes easy to cut into pieces. So I'm just going to place this in the microwave.
While Dr. Shobha is doing that, let's answer some of the things that I see in the chat. Lots of interesting questions here. Let's see, Chitra is saying our ancestors always had dairy products in their daily life. To be frank, even our parents gave us dairy products, which was believed to be a healthy option. Apart from hormones in milk, what else is the main reason to avoid milk or dairy products, even if you are not lactose intolerant? Thanks in advance. So the thing is, Chitra, this is for anyone like who's wondering what's the issue with dairy. These dairy products or the cow's milk products are heavily calorie dense. And these are specifically designed, the cow's milk is specifically designed for the baby calf, to grow from like 60 pounds at birth to 600 pounds in just 1 year. Dairy milk, cow's milk has a lot of protein, calcium, minerals, and hormones that are specifically designed for rapid growth. We are done growing. Like only time we needed milk as babe was when the time when we were babies, and that too the mother's milk, our human mother's milk. After that, like there is no biological need for any milk. There is no nutritional need for milk. And the other part is like the research shows that the more cow's milk that one takes, more disease. Intake of more cow's milk is associated with like more constipation, more allergies, more diabetes, more heart disease.
Interrupt for a second, I know, because it's just boiling over. So like you can see that the milk is boiling over. So I want to put my Buttercup squash. So technically, after the squash is done in the microwave, I just chunk them into pieces. So here I already have this chunk pieces, and I'm going to add this to my dish here. And as you can see, like I haven't taken the skin off. Even skin has a lot of nutrition. So, but if you're really particular about the appearance, you can take the skin off. But we would recommend to keep the skin as well, so that like you're getting a lot of nutrition. So while this and we'll just let this boil. And while this is cooking, I just want to quickly show like how we can make almond milk. So this is like, I took like 1 cup of almonds, and then I'm just pouring 2 cups of water, and I will be blending that in the vitamins. So you guys are able to.
Yeah, they can see you.
So as you can see, like our instant milk is ready. So all we did was take some soaked almonds, put in like 2 cups of water, and our milk is ready. So instead of soy milk, we can definitely use almond milk as well. So I'm also just quickly like going to show you how we can make the same dish with almond milk as well. So I'm just let me, so, and again, same here. So this one, I'll just make some small quantity. I'll just make it with 1 cup of almond milk. Again, some people, they strain to make the milk. They just put this in a nut milk bag and strain the pulp out. But I just tend to keep the pulp, because I know like even if we strain the pulp, again we'll be using it in some or other recipe. But this just allows the fiber to be in, and also it gives a nice taste. I mean, like this milk really has a nice flavor, and especially like when we are making desserts like this, it also provides some creaminess and thickness, which is really nice. So what I'm going to do is like, I'm just going to use this almond milk. And yes, we can heat the milk, because some of us keep wondering, okay, if I'm using the freshly made coconut milk or almond milk, can I boil it? Yes, we can definitely do so. So here, like what we are going to do is, so I'm just going to use 1 cup of almond milk. And now that my buttercup squash is done in the microwave, I'm just going to bring it over here and show you like how easy it would be to just cut it. So let me get that.
While Shobha is getting that, the thing is, this squash is called buttercup squash. A buttercup squash, the skin is edible. Like there are other types of squash, like butternut squash. For that, you do have to take the skin off. But for the buttercup squash, it's the skin is quite edible, and it's tasty as well. That's convenient, where you could just chop it up, and you can eat it in many ways. One is Shobha is making pudding here, but we love it roasted. Just cut it in chunks and roast it in the air fryer, fry it in the air fryer.
So here we have our buttercup squash. And you can see, like, I can just use my knife to cut it. So you can see this, and we take out the seeds. So I'm just going to scoop out the seeds. Actually, you can save the seeds and use it for other dish as well. But right now I'm just scooping the seeds out.
Shobha, sometimes we cut the squash first and then put it in the microwave, right? Sometimes that may be easy, isn't it?
The thing is, it is hard. Like if we are trying to cut it, it's hard. So that's why, like one little tip is if you microwave it and then cut it, it just really becomes very easy to cut it. So let me grab a spoon.
If you do have like a good knife and yeah, you're open to cutting a little bit of harder stuff, that's also an option. Then just cut it and then microwave after. Maitri is there. she's right next to Shobha. Like, can you guys see in the background?
Yeah, I don't know if you're able to see, but she's waiting for it. Okay. So, or maybe like since my milk is boiling over here, so I'm just going to cut them into small chunks. Do you want to have it? So I'm just putting this over here. So as you can see, this is just becoming softer and softer.
So Heather is asking, is Maitri, our dog, plant-based?
Yes, she is.
Yeah,
She
she's
eats,
been.
she eats like, well, whatever we cook. Yeah, she eats everything.
And we also have a dog formula from Natural Balance. They make this special vegetarian-based dog formula, and she's been so healthy. Maitri is going to be 11 years old in another 4 months, and she's been plant-based for last 10 years, and she's been so healthy.
Okay, so for this pumpkin pudding, we will be using date paste instead of sugar. So I'm making a quick date paste. So here I have medjool dates, and so I'm just taking the pit away.
Shobha, you soaked those dates, and did you microwave them or just soak them?
So this dates, I actually just put hot water and Just a second. I just want to.
Robert is saying, Robert Peddle, my father always promoted not peeling carrots or potatoes for health benefits. Yes, especially potatoes, the skin has so many nutrients and fiber and protein. Anytime you can leave the skin on the potatoes, it's best. Heather is asking, is a home prepared milk better? Yes, plant-based milks that are prepared at home, they're closer to whole food. Most of the store-bought plant-based milks are okay, but you do have to look for the ingredients, like and you try to get the one which has the least amount of ingredients. Um, if you make it at home, then obviously you can make the plant-based milk with less number of ingredients. So home prepared plant-based milk is a good choice.
So again, like to prepare the date paste, I just used 1 cup of dates. I actually have 2 cups of dates soaked. Since I'll be using the dates for other dish as well, so I'm just preparing in advance, and like I'm preparing more quantity. So now that you see this pumpkin, it has softened. I'm just going to add the date paste. So I'm just going to grab a cup. I'm just going to add like half a cup of date paste. I'm just going to add a little bit milk because it has thickened up. So I'm just adding a little bit more.
And we had the Thanksgiving potluck recently in St. John's. This was one of the dishes that was gone like in a few minutes. Everyone loved this pudding so much. Did you leave the skin on that day, Shobha?
That day actually I didn't leave the skin on.
Okay.
But today I wanted to show with the, like even with the skin on, like how it would turn out.
It looks nice, thick and creamy.
Yeah. So to this, we can add some, I would say, like we can add cardamom, we can add saffron, and so these are Indian spices. So I'm just going to add a little bit of cardamom to give that nice taste. So I already have powdered cardamom, so I'm just going to sprinkle some. So you can take around half teaspoon of cardamom powder and just mix it. Okay. So you can see that like it has thickened. You have two choices. Let's say if you have an immersion blender, so like if you really want this to be smooth and creamy, so with the immersion blender, we could just blend it really smooth, or else we can just put in the Vitamix and give it a blend, so that like it really comes as a soft jello pudding. So even if you're missing jello, this is something that you would be able to use it. So that's it. As you can see, so I'm just turning off the stove. All it needed was 3 ingredients. So I use soy milk, I use buttercup squash, and date paste. And to give it that little taste, added some cardamom powder. We can definitely garnish this with nuts and serve it. So here, I'm just going to, like, this is good as it is, but if you really want to blend it really smooth, but as you can see, like this has a nice consistency. So like you can leave it if you wish. Like, so I'll just show you the difference. So this is like how it looks. But let's say if I just put it in a blender. So I'm just going to get a blender and blend it. So like you can see like how like smooth and creamy it comes when you're blending it. So I'm just putting this. So today, since I have the skin on, like you can see that it has that little greenish tinge. But if you just make it without the skin, you get this nice orangish color.
So you can have this like as it is, isn't it? Otherwise, you can serve it as cold. Like other day when we did the potluck, we had it cold and like people loved it. It was
Yeah. So like you're right. We can either serve it warm or we can serve it cold. So this is Brazil nut. So you can top it off with any nuts. So it could be almonds, pistachios, whatever nut you choose. But here I'm just garnishing it with a little bit of Brazil nut. And you can see that like our dish is ready. Okay. Are you able to see this?
yeah, it looks delicious. So
Let me, okay. Okay, so as you can see, like it doesn't take much. So here we don't have to bother about too many ingredients or whether it is complicated. It's very simple, as you saw, like just with the 3 to 4 ingredients, how like we could just easily make this. So this is one. I actually turned this off because since we were focusing on this one. The other dish I wanted to show was beetroot halwa. So again, here for a beetroot halwa, like we are taking beets. So I have peeled the skin off of the beets. And again, I utilize the same trick just to make it easy to cut. I just steam it for 2 or 3 minutes. In that way, it makes it easy, very easy for me to cut. And the other thing is, like I just use the food processor to shred it. So here, so this is actually a Ninja food processor, and I love this food processor. So it comes like it comes with this double blades, and it also comes with a disc where you can chop your vegetables. So here, so now to shred the beets, like we will be just using this disc and put the beets in so that like we can just shred them. So here, like we would need. So here we would need 2 cups of beets. So same thing, even for beetroot halwa, here we'll be using beets, soy milk. You can either use soy milk or you can use almond milk, and date paste, use a little bit of cardamom, and you can again garnish with nuts. So as simple as that. So now like we'll do the beet halwa. So for that, like we need 2 cups of shredded. So here I already have shredded some beets. So we'll be using this 2 cups of shredded beet to make the beet halwa. So meanwhile, Arjun, like if you want to answer any questions, you can do so while I just get the stove ready.
Okay, so Vinu is asking, what soy milk brand do you use? We are using Silk soy milk, the organic. Mary is asking, do you have to use organic beets? No, you don't have to use organic. If it's available, you can go with organic. Otherwise, you could just use the regular beets. Most of the time, we use the locally grown beets, and they're quite delicious. Let's see. Ashrita is asking, what other varieties of pumpkins that can be used in pudding other than this one? I would say the yellow pumpkin goes the best. The regular yellow pumpkin. I can't think of other pumpkins you can make this pudding. Shobha, any other pumpkins you think?
Yeah, so like, you can use buttercup squash. So that's another squash that you can use. You can use the pumpkin, the regular pumpkin, buttercup squash, and the one that we used today was sorry, I meant to say butternut squash. So you can use the regular pumpkin, butternut squash, and the one that we used today was buttercup squash. So let's say even if you don't have buttercup squash available in your area, you can go with butternut squash, which is available at most places, or you can just use the regular pumpkin. So even that is available. So especially during this pumpkin season, you can use that and make wonderful dish. Yeah. So now we have the beets. So I have just turned on the stove, and again, as you can see, I'm not using any ghee or oil to fry the beets or saute the beets, or so just using beet, a little bit of milk, and using date paste. So again, like this, these are shredded beets.
Shobha. So Goldie is asking, did you ever think about opening your own restaurant? I think it would be good to get people to work for you for it. Would be awesome. Don't leave the hospital. We need you both up there. Would be nice to have a healthy restaurant. So
You're
yeah.
welcome to our house. I know, like we keep cooking a lot of foods. I know a lot of people have actually asked us, can you open a restaurant? But we know, like we have been trained as doctor, and we want to utilize those skills, like rather than running a restaurant business. But you guys are always welcome to come to our place and have all this yummy stuff.
But if anyone has a business plan, we don't mind providing the recipes and the support, the medical support. But being full-time doctor and running a restaurant business, it's going to be too much. I think we have the working as a full-time surgeon at the hospital and also doing the gift of health work, and Shobha is busy with the gift of health. So yeah, having a like restaurant serve this kind of food would be great.
So I'm just going to saute this beets for like 2 to 3 minutes, so that like it is cooked a little bit and it becomes a little bit tender. So here we are just sauteing the beets. And for this, like I'll be using the almond milk. Like you can see, like how nicely, like thick and frothy, it just looks like fresh milk, like fresh cow's milk. So definitely, like you can use this milk instead of dairy milk.
Yeah, those of you joining now a little later, like if you go back and watch the replay, Shobha showed how to make the fresh homemade almond milk. And here Vinu is asking, does soy milk has any preservatives? The soy milk that we are using, I don't see any preservatives in that.
So this one doesn't have preservatives. So it's very important that we read the nutrition label. So in US, there are different brands. So you have West Soy. So even when you look at the ingredients, it's just soy and water. So it's better to take those kind of milk, like where there are not too many ingredients, where there are not too many preservatives. So it's very important that we read the nutrition label, because it's very easy to get tricked with soy milk and almond milk. Unfortunately, even with almond milk out there are so many almond milk, and sometimes you won't be able to pronounce the name of the ingredients, and there would be a long list of ingredients. So definitely you want to avoid that. Like we want the ingredients to be simple. So make sure you always read the nutrition label.
Okay, while that is cooking, I do want to come back to this question like Chitra asked in the beginning, like what about dairy? And we answered some of it. The thing is, research shows that the more intake of dairy products, like cow's milk dairy products, the cow's milk, cheese, butter, intake of these sour creams and ice creams, all these like made with dairy. Research is showing that more intake of that leads to more breast cancer in women and more prostate cancer in men. And as I already mentioned, there is more risk of constipation, allergies, a whole host of health issues with the cow's milk dairy products. If you're worried about calcium, you don't have to. When you eat a variety of greens, beans, um, different plant-based foods, you'll get all the calcium you need. So dairy is something that can be easily replaced with plant-based options. And we have so many recipes on the Gift of Health website as well. Over 250 recipes on the Gift of Health website, which are dairy-free and oil-free, made with whole ingredients.
So to this, I'm just going to add milk. So I'm just going to add half a cup of milk.
So Mary is asking, I use silk soy milk. Is that a good one? The thing is, silk soy milk, especially if you're going with unsweetened, that's a good option. The next best one is the original soy milk, which has a small amount of sugar. But if you're going with vanilla sweetened soy milk or chocolate soy milk, those have high sugar. So silk is a decent brand, but it's important to choose the unsweetened or the original.
So I used one cup of almond milk, and I'm just sprinkling some cardamom powder.
Shobha, the pudding you made and this halwa you're making, like it's just for two of us. So would you say it makes like 2 servings of this? So if people want to make it, they could double the recipe or something?
Yeah, definitely. Like you can double the recipe. Actually, the pudding will it will easily serve for 4 to 5 people. Where we have used like 2 cups of cut buttercup squash and 2 cups of milk, so that would easily serve around 4 people. But definitely, like you can double the recipe. So I mean, I just did with small quantities so that it will be easy for you to see. But obviously, you can definitely double the recipe. And here, I'm just going to add the date paste.
Shobha, remember the time we served this to one of our friends' teenage daughter?
Yes. So especially, teenagers, how picky, or they don't like to try any new things. So apparently, it seems she doesn't like beets, and we served her this, and she was all over it, and she ate it. Then her mom was like, "Could you please give the recipe? I have never seen my daughter eat beets. Maybe this is the way I can feed her beets." So now you can definitely try this dish. So as you can see, it is just thickening up. So you just cook it until it thickens up. So maybe I'll just let it cook for 1 or 2 minutes, and then the beet halwa is done as well. So meanwhile, I'll just get some nuts so that we can garnish it with some nuts. So I got some pistachios here.
So Vinu is asking, most Costco and Whole Food milk have gum added. Is it okay? Most of those gums are gellan gum or gar gum. In small amounts, these are very, very tiny amounts. These are safe. Like, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Uh, but definitely you can choose things, brands like West Soy Milk, West Soy, WEST soy milk, like West Soy Milk brand in um, they are mostly available in US. They don't have anything else other than just soy milk and water. And if you're too concerned about it, it's, make your own. But in small amounts, this thickeners are fine.
So I'm just going to use some almonds, some pistachios. So I'm just going to coarsely chunk them. So as you can see now, like it is nice and thick. And I'm just going to garnish it. So I'm just garnishing it with mix of pistachios and almonds. And let me turn off the stove, and here you go. The other ingredient that you can use, so in India, we get rose water. So like if you have rose water, you can just have a sprinkle, like a little bit. So I would say like around 1/8 teaspoon. So you could just sprinkle that. It also gives a nice flavor to the dish. Okay. So there is your beet halwa. So as you can see, like even this one is very simple to make. All you needed were beets, a little bit of milk. So either you can use soy milk or almond milk, and date paste and nuts for garnishing. That's it. So again, this one, like you can put it in the fridge. And actually, like if you put it in a dish and put it in the fridge, you can actually cut them into squares. And then on top of it, you can just garnish with nuts. So you can also serve them as square pieces too, like if you would like, or you could just serve them like this. So here you have your pumpkin pudding. And sorry, you have your pumpkin pudding and your beetroot halwa. Okay, so that's it.
Yeah, they both look delicious.
So like even I'm coming upstairs and joining you, so I will just yeah.
You want to bring them here? Okay. Yeah, sure. So there is a post in the comments, like the recipes of what Shobha made today. So you're welcome to enjoy those.
Document.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so there you go. Here's your beetroot halwa, and here's your pumpkin pudding. Oh, I should have got a spoon for you to taste. Okay, let me grab a spoon.
It's okay. It's okay. I can. It's fine. Just sit down.
Yeah.
You work so hard. I can. Like we can eat it after. I can just finish it like this. Yeah.
Okay.
This look delicious, beautiful. Okay. I think we covered all the questions. Robert says, "Love your fancy bowls." Vanessa is sharing that she has come across Eden brand, which has just soy and water.
Yes.
So,
yeah. Even Eden brand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So the recipes you can like. It's just posted, like you can just click on that link and you have the recipes. So do try this and let us know how it turned out. So as you can see, it's not so complicated to make. So make these recipes and let us know. And this is something that you can actually make and enjoy. So whether you have company or you want to make it for any holidays or for any gathering, or you want to wow your friends and family members, you can definitely try this and serve.
Yeah, as you saw that both these dishes, the pumpkin pudding and the beetroot halwa, both are made with no dairy, no oil, no sugar,
No ghee.
no ghee. Like traditionally, when these are made, the beetroot halwa or like any kind of pudding in India, they are made with a lot of sugar and flour and oil and ghee. Here, healthy ingredients. And the thing about it, like in the beginning, you may find sometimes some people may find like it's not sweet enough. Then all you have to do is like just increase the amount of date paste by even by 2 or 3 spoons, and you'll notice that the taste is you can adjust the taste to your liking. The sweetness is can be adjusted by adjusting the date paste, and date paste is very easy to make. Simply just the dates and water and
Yeah.
blend them.
Yeah. So Sirisha is saying natural, beautiful colors.
Yeah.
You're right, Sirisha.
Yeah, natural, beautiful colors.
And
no
no,
artificial.
yeah, no added artificial colors.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Lorraine is saying, would they be considered low carb? Lorraine, these are made with whole ingredients. Like here you have pumpkin, the buttercup squash, and here you have the dates. So these are the best, healthiest carbs you can eat.
Yes.
So rather than worrying about low carb or high carb, what we suggest is focus on eating the whole foods that are plant-based, close to the nature. So that means eating unprocessed or minimally processed carbohydrates.
Yes. So I know this was the first of the series, cooking demo series, but Saturday we really have an exciting session. So we are so glad that Saturday we are having Dr. Sirisha, Dr. Mahima Gulati, and me showing some more dishes, because we know Diwali is coming on 24th, Monday. So we are doing this on Saturday so that you have time on Saturday and Sunday to prepare these dishes. As you can see, like these dishes are simple to make. So definitely you can get the ingredients, make them. You can try making them on Sunday, and also on Monday, like for Diwali, actually, like you can make, you can try the recipes that we are about to show on Saturday. So tune in on Saturday, because that day we really have an exciting session with 3 doctors actually showing you like how you can make healthy treats.
Yeah, that's a great treat.
Yes.
Like you have three passionate lifestyle medicine doctors, and who are also fantastic chefs, showing you like the healthy treats that you can enjoy, and you don't have to feel guilty about it. Georgina is saying, have to get Wayne to get some fresh beets. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Let us know, Georgina, how it goes.
Yeah.
Vanessa is saying there's a colorful without additives. Yes, absolutely. Good. Yeah.
Good,
So
yes,
we'll
yes.
see you on Saturday. Saturday, Newfoundland. It's going to be at 12:30.
Yeah, 12:30.
Newfoundland time, and 11 o'clock Eastern time, and it's going to be 8 o'clock Pacific time. So you can see the time zones. So we have one doctor joining from California. Dr. Sirisha is going to be joining from California, and Dr. Mahima
from Connecticut.
So, and we are here in Newfoundland. So it's going to be a fantastic cooking show on Saturday. Share this widely with your friends and family members. Let them know that this happened, and bookmark it. You can come back and visit and watch the replay anytime. So once this live is over, it will be on the Gift of Health page, and it is also on the Gift of Health YouTube channel as well. So do like and subscribe to Gift of Health, the YouTube channel. So it's such a treat before Diwali.
Yes.
Heather is saying today was so informative about beginning with whole foods and processing them at home. Helen is saying, why are you not doing a taste test?
Yeah, so let me grab a spoon, as I said. Yeah.
Okay, to get 2 spoons. For you, Helen, why am I not doing taste test? Actually, yeah, thanks. Thanks for the reminder. Hi, Roy. Hi, Anne. Great evening. Lovely to be with you. So do you guys like to see more cooking demos? Let us know what you like to see. What would you like us to cook? We'll be happy to show your favorite recipes and see how you can make them more healthier. So which one should we try? So I'll first start with the pudding. Yeah.
It's so nice.
It's delicious. Yeah.
Creamy and I know.
It's very good. Yeah.
We can't stop eating. I know we'll be just eating in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, let us try the beet.
Yeah.
Yummy.
This is delicious as well. It's very good. Yeah.
Yeah. So good. As we said, I know you don't, you just don't want to stare at the computer screen seeing us eating.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are so simple, natural, and healthy.
Which do you prefer? Well, I like both. Lorraine, I would say I like the beet because the texture is no, we can bite into it, but I like both. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Like I like both.
Yeah. So try them. Let us know what you think.
Okay, so Joe is saying, love to see lentil dal recipe. Sure. And
Gurmit is asking if you were to take a pic of the final preparation, I'd be happy to create a
yes, I know, like we should. Anyhow, yeah, we'll take a pic and send it to you, Gurmit.
Gurmit, thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
So Mary is asking plant-based Newfie jigs dinner. Yes, we'll cook that for you. Yeah.
Yes. So we'll definitely show you that.
So we'll we'll actually keep coming, keep sending us a request. We'll create your wish list, and we will do one thing at a time. So on the wish list, you have a lentil dal recipe and a Newfie Jigs dinner. What else do you want to see? Just put it in the comments. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see you on
Yeah.
Saturday.
So we'll see you on Saturday, as we said. Make sure. Yeah.
Sundari is saying perfect timing just before Diwali. Yes, Sundari.
Yes.
So we had you in mind, like doing this cooking show, especially for you guys in mind. Um, and do join on Saturday as well. So
Yes.
Mary is asking for lentil loaf. Yeah,
Yes.
keep them coming. We'll make a wish list, and these things will happen.
Okay. Okay. So have a wonderful night, and we can't wait to see you on Saturday.
Okay.
So,
Take care, everyone.
okay.